All I was trying to do was look at my house when I had noticed something bad. I don't wanna get copyright strike, so I had to do the beat by myself. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and welcome back to my channel if you guys are used to, if you guys, typically watch my videos. Right now I'm looking at the view of what I got and what I just did. But welcome back to my channel. If you guys get the title, I feel like it might be long overdue. I feel like this should have happened probably a long time ago. How often I play The Sims like that. But if you guys hear this, it's my bracelets. They're just hitting each other, so that's what that sound is. But yeah, I bought a house when I was drinking, and I did regret it in the beginning, but I don't regret it now. So I was thinking about doing this decision, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, so I guess I just did it. So right now I'm looking at the house and I'm showing you guys what it looks like, or the apartment. I'm looking at it and I'm showing you guys what it looks like. Not only was there one mouse hole, but there were two. I didn't notice the other one until I started building it. Typical. But this is just what it looks like. So I did real time, no time lapse, so I can show you guys my thoughts and seeing it for the first time. And there's my sim. Yeah. I'm sorry, girl. I made you suffer. And on top of that, she's high. So this was all a mess, and I can't believe that I did that. And yeah, so I bought a house while I was drinking in The Sims, and I just moved her out. It's the middle of the night, so it's literally 12:29 a.m. in my game, and I just made her move. I made her pack her stuff in the I made her pack her stuff up, like her snacks and stuff, and then I just made her move. And on top of that, I made her move into an unfurnished apartment because I wasn't paying attention. And right here is when I realized that I didn't press sell furniture. So I had all my stuff, all the stuff from everybody else's room in the apartment. Because in the apartment that I was living in was something I built. I built like an apartment, and then I used Little Miss Sims' roommates mod, which wasn't working out for me too well. Maybe it just needed to be updated, but I was getting tired of the roommates leaving and getting their own place, so I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna let my sim move too, since everybody keeps doing that, and I don't feel like having to keep getting new roommates every time. So I was just like, I'm over it at this point. So I made my sim move, I guess. Wasn't a decision I was ready to make, but I guess it was now or never. So right now I'm looking at all the stuff that's in there and trying to show you guys the stuff that I made her take with her that she needed. But yeah, so right now I'm showing you guys the process of how long it's taking me to sell the things that I don't need, which was taking forever, because whenever I would sell something, it would just go back to the top. So I would have to scroll back down and look for it, and when I would sell it, it would go right back up to the top, and it was really annoying, and I just wasn't happy. And there it is, right back at the top. Oh, this was such a mess. I think that took me a process of like maybe 30 minutes to delete everything I had in there. Now this was a big apartment, guys. I'm talking like maybe 15, 16 rooms. So yeah, I had all of that in there. But that's a good way for your sim to make money, guys. Like if you're playing a game, you don't want to use cheats, but you want your sim to have money. And my sim had enough money to buy the apartment initially, because in the house that she was living in, I fixed it up. I rebuilt it. It was like one of the houses in that desert place with the dinosaur or whatever. And so she was living there, and I fixed up her house and whatever, and I made it look really good. I rebuilt it and everything, and I sold it. And when I sold it, she got like 100,000 something for it. So when I made her move into her new apartment, that she was able to purchase, I ended up making her money go back down to like 8,000, because that's how much she had before I made her sell the house. And if she was going to be living in an apartment like that, then I felt like, you know, she wouldn't really have much money, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that 8,000 isn't a lot, because that is a lot, but at the same time, no, I think I put it down to like 4,000 or 2,000 or something like that. That's it. I'm not saying that that's not anything, but at the same time, that's just the type of gameplay that I wanted to. So, and because she, at her job, she's just a sales worker or something like that, and she works at the store or something when she sells stuff. So right here is, this is her bedroom. I deleted all the walls, and this is her bedroom that I wanted to make. I wanted to use this door thing for the longest. It's not an actual door. It's like a curtain, basically. So I put an archway, and then I put that curtain over it. So in this video, I'm also showing you guys how to use the tool mod if you've never used it. I guess I'm not really showing you, but like, it's being featured in here. If you guys have never used the tool mod, you can use it to replace things like doors and windows and stuff like in the apartments that you don't like. So you just shift click on it and click tool if you have it downloaded, and then excuse me, and then you click on the area, and you select toggle this tool, I think, and then you just move it to whichever location you want it to. I had to get it in between walls, which was hard when I was doing the doors, but it was easy when I was doing the windows, because I started to get the hang of what was going on. So here's the kitchen. I'm starting off with the kitchen first, because I love doing kitchens. I love doing kitchens and living rooms. Bedrooms, I'm a little shaky. Well, a little shaky. And then bathrooms, I'm not good at decorating bathrooms, but I put that kind of stove. I didn't have a 2-oven stove, but I want to get one of those. I'm going to download it, but I want one. That refrigerator, I can finally afford it. It's the most expensive refrigerator I have in my game, and it's $35,000, and my sim is getting it. Yes, she's getting it. And I am not, I'm not ashamed to spend the money, because I felt like I really wanted to spend the money this time. Like, I never really spend money on my sims, on their houses and stuff like that, but I went for it. So right now I'm building the pantry. I wanted it to be an open door, so I used the window, but I didn't really like how that turned out, so I ended up getting rid of it. Sorry if this video is going by really, really fast, but I had to speed it up so it wasn't like 38 minutes, because I only do Let's Plays to be around that time, and I still don't really like when my Let's Plays get that long. But I really don't want my speed builds to be like 38, 40 minutes, so I know it's going by really fast, but that's what I was doing. That's what I had to do. So here's my tool mod, using that to replace my windows and stuff. So what I was saying is, if your sim doesn't have much money, and if they have a low paying job, just fix up your house and then sell it, and you'll get a lot of money for that. Like, if you keep doing that, you'll get a lot of money, I guarantee. I'm speaking because I've done it. So your sim will get a lot of money that way, and that's like a easy, cheap way to, you know, get money right off the bag. And using the tool mod, I could get rid of the mouse holes. I moved them over, but I didn't want to get rid of them, because I decided that I'll just have my sim call the maintenance guy and come patch it up. Like, I've lived in this apartment before, like the first time I've ever played The Sims 4, and I didn't really have any custom content. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I hated the apartment. I hated my gameplay too. But so I'm living in it again. I mean, I didn't really, if I was in the right state of mind, I probably wouldn't have chosen this apartment, but it is what it is. So, I ended up changing my counter color, because I got tired of using pink all the time. Pink isn't my favorite color, but when I play The Sims, it's not me, it's someone else. So, I go based off of how my Sims play. I give my Sims a personality, so I changed the colors of pink to a different color, because I was kind of getting over that whole thing. So I made that little bar area. And I was thinking about also downloading, I don't know if it exists, but like a counter bar, because I hate that big, huge bar that they have that I was trying to fit over there. It didn't fit. I don't like that, so I ended up putting it in the backyard, but I still want to try to find something that I can put on the counter. And right now I'm just doing the pantry again. I forgot to take that save out. Anyways, right now I'm doing the pantry, and I'm trying to figure out where I want the stuff to go in there. I ended up moving everything around this took me a while to do because I don't really like doing tedious work like this with small objects. It kind of irritates me and makes me very uncomfortable. So I start getting giddy. And it took me a while to do. I think this took me maybe an hour. But it's worth it at the end because I love making my Sims have pantries. I did a pantry in my my autumn house build, which I probably will put at the end of this video. If I don't, I forgot. But so you guys can watch that because that's a big family house. And it has my family featured in it, so there's that. But yeah, so at the end of this, when I started building this house, I was getting really stressed because school has been like a lot lately. And so the day before I built this house, I was actually crying for like 13 minutes because my homework wasn't saving, and it was due in like 2 hours. And it wasn't saving, and I had just done a shitload of work because I had to make a skateboard, technically, put like meshes on a skateboard. And so like I finally did it through like Painter. I don't know what it's really called. Like it's Painter something, I don't know what it's called, from Maya. And then I had to transfer the files over, and then I still had to like send in my Painter. Like, you guys probably don't really know what I'm talking about, but I had to put the meshes on that, create the meshes. So when I went to the Painter to save it, I didn't realize that at the bottom of all my work that I was doing that it was saying save failed. So I was working on that for like literally 8 hours, and none of it was saving. And I'm so glad that my sister figured out how to save it for me, because that would have been, it was 13% of my grade too, so that would have been like, I would have been really upset about that. And I was, and that's why I was crying for like 13 minutes, not getting shit done. Just sitting there crying. But you know, sometimes you just have to break down in order to get strong again. So, if you guys can see, and I'm like talking about it, but I used the tool mod to move that big thing coming out from the counter. I wanted to put placemats down, but I couldn't find the right one. Like I wanted to have like a little setup over there, like an eating setup. But I didn't realize that I didn't have any placemats, and that's where all the cups and all the mugs and stuff it's gonna come from. I wasted time doing that because, you know, I didn't have any placemats. Like I didn't have any extra plates and forks and stuff, so I just got rid of that. And then the food on the counter I ended up getting rid of because I felt like it was making it a little too cluttered. And usually I do like to have foods and stuff like that out. But I decided to get rid of it because it was a little too much. And this build is different than my other builds because A, I have more money, and B, it's not just like a house just to build. It's somebody's actually living here with like, and somebody has been, you know, it's a sim that I have been playing. So it's not Sim starting off, and it's none of that. It's a sim that I have been playing, so I kind of know what kind of style that she likes and wants. So. But yeah, that's what I was going through. My sister was looking up how to fix the problem that I was having with my homework assignment, and I was able to turn it in, and I don't know what grade I got on it yet. And so when I was building this house, when I started building the bathroom, I started drinking again. But luckily, it didn't turn out bad. And here I am turning it into purple because I thought that was a pretty color, and I don't really use that to decorate. So, so I started drinking again when I started doing the bathroom. So if my screenshots are kind of off, you know why. I was drinking tequila. And you know, I love tequila. If you guys don't know, I love tequila. It's like one of my preferred alcohols right now. So, had about 6 shots of tequila that time when I was doing this, and leave me alone. You guys can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. Leave me alone. So right now I'm doing the colors. I don't know if I should have left it blue. I'm thinking that I should have, but I don't know. But I changed it anyways. I'm really indecisive, so I don't know. I like it pink, and then I like it blue, and then I like it pink. So I'll probably end up changing it around as I'm playing my game. But for now, but it is what it is. So I'm losing my voice right now because it's early. So sorry if my voice sounds like, if I sound like a monster. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Okay, I tried my best, so it's gonna be a little bit quiet in that part, but I was trying to fix my voice, so. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for the bedroom, because I told you guys that, you know, my bedroom skills aren't really there yet. I'm working on it. But, you know, it is what it is, so. I really do like how it came out, though. It came out pretty cool. But yeah, but that's it about that. I really like the window that I chose for the bedroom. It just has like this vibe to it, you know. This bedroom has like it has a vibe. Like, I don't know. It's just, I dig it. I do. But anyways, so that's what was going on with my homework and me drinking some more during this video. What I was talking about with my screenshots. So if they look a little weird, it's because I had drinking some tequila. So, yeah. So that's it. But school has been but the class that I'm in right now, I'm in shading and lighting 2, because I already took shading and lighting 1. I took that in November, I believe. That class was difficult. On top of that, I had Thanksgiving to look forward to, or Christmas. It was either one of those months. So that class was hard around that time. Right now, the class isn't hard. It's just very timely. Like, each assignment is like 8 to 10 hours, or 6 to 8 hours, or sometimes 11 to 16 hours. So that's why I haven't been able to do as many videos in a week as I usually do. I'm trying at least to do 1 video a week because homework is very long right now, and I'm in my last week of this class, because my classes are monthly. So I'm in the last week of this class, and right now I have a whole assignment to put a whole damn house and land inside of a tiny ass little jar, and it's gonna be really, really cute. It's gonna be really pretty, because I've seen how like it's supposed to look, so I think it's gonna look really nice when I'm finished with it. But at the same time, I don't know. Comment on my Instagram page, because my comments don't work, if you want to see some of the work that I've done in school, because I have a handful of stuff, because I've been in class since October. So I have a handful of stuff that I've done. I've drawn on Photoshop. I've used Maya for a couple things. I've used Painter. I have a Waco tablet right now, so I use that to draw on Photoshop and stuff like that. I've done shapes and colors on Photoshop, so if you guys want to see my work, just let me know, and I'll put them in like a section in my video. But I was looking for plants to find for over there, and I couldn't really find any plants, so I just went with that. I don't know if I did the backyard yet. I was talking too much and I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. I think I did do the backyard. Yeah. I couldn't figure out what kind of wallpaper I wanted to use, so I just went with that one. Even though I really like that kind of wallpaper, I don't know if it fits, so I just went with that. And of course, I always have to have my art in there, my black art, no matter what. It's just so beautiful to me. So put my Black Girl Magic sign on the window to the hall. I think that was really cool, and I really like that I put so many windows inside the house. I really like that whole vibe. And so here's the bathroom, the stinky old bathroom that I hate making. I hate building bathrooms. With outside, it's over, because I already know that I did the bathroom last, but outside, I don't really have space for the cards table, so I was thinking that, like, depending on what kind of sins I have come over, I'm just going to put 2 chairs in the inventory, make it actually put it in storage, quote unquote. But that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully she can fit back there, because I haven't tried it out, you know. So that's that on the backyard. But I like how that came out. I couldn't find the right type of lights that I wanted to use for it, So I just went with those, and I don't like those big, nasty, disgusting yellow lights that are out there. So hopefully I can find some different lights. And here's the bathroom. I'm just taking stuff from her inventory, really, and putting it out. This is stuff that she already had in her bathroom. Not this one, but the other bathroom that she was in. So yeah, I'm just putting stuff from her inventory up. And I still don't like how the bathroom came. I especially don't like that. I usually do a better job with that, but right now I told you guys I was already on my 6th shot of tequila, so it is what it is. And on the stand on the wall, the shelving unit on the wall, the wig head is floating, and I know that, and I knew that when I was doing it, but I didn't feel like fixing it because it's a hassle sometimes to fix objects that you have to rise and then put back. It's just a lot sometimes, so I just left it. And at this point, I did this whole build in one sitting. This build took me 10 hours because I know I'm not going to have any time this week to really keep coming back to it. It's either I work on it and do it now, or I don't finish it and I won't get it out in a while. So I was getting really a little tired at this point. So I went back into the little walkway. And I'm just putting some stuff from the inventory around because I'm done building the house. I went back and fixed the shoes because I realized that they were floating. So I'm getting close to the end of, I'm getting close to the end of the video. I'm on 21 minutes and there's 26 minutes. And I realized that I forgot to put a table in there. So there was no dining table or whatever. So I just put a quick little small table in there. I didn't really have the space or the room for it. I just threw that on there, and then I ended up putting that juice in the backyard and moving the soda because I don't know if I can have that in there for at least not for the photo shot, it's for the screenshots of the video. So I ended up going in there and getting rid of the soda and the Z-Quil and moving that to the inventory and putting that juice out there. I thought that would be better for it. And then I realized that I also didn't have any plants in here. Like, I really love decorating with plants, so I realized that I didn't have anything. I wanted to put something up there, and I still do, because it just seems a little empty, but I haven't figured out what I wanted to put. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot. I put the little bull head with the skull, the bull skull with the horns or whatever. And I didn't know what kind of lights I wanted to put in, so at this point I kind of was just a little over it. So I was just putting in lights that I needed to put in to make it look good. Forgot about my carpet, put that there. Oh, the stripper pole. I wanted her, I hadn't decorate outside yet. You guys probably had no idea what I was talking about. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I gave her an indoor plant because I was going to put it that I put by the window. And I wanted her to do her own gardening, so I put some herbs and some vegetables. So I like the indoor plant thing that they have. And so I did the backyard. There's those big nasty lights that I hate, and the card table I was telling you about, the chairs that I could just put in the inventory. Put a grill back there and a juice keg and a beer keg, and then her bar. And the bird feeder and a wind chime because I love those. And I put an owl up there because owls are very freaking cute to me. I love birds. I just really do, so put an owl up there. So that's that. So I'm getting towards the end of my video, you guys, so make sure you go to my Instagram and leave a comment there. But subscribe to my channel and subscribe for more and hit the notification button so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the future. So long. Farewell. Bye-bye. See ya. I always end up having more time at the end because I get nervous. But anyways, bye guys.